Alrighty, well, when it comes to dogs, one Colorado family has a real thing for dachshunds.
Tia Davidson joining us now with an animal-filled edition of The Buzz.
It takes all kinds.
It does.
All right. Well, Kelly and Ben Kleeman say their dachshund, Little Dipper, holds a special place in their heart. When they found him, he could barely hold himself up with his front two legs and now gets around with the help of those two little wheels. The Kleemans say with only two legs and an active heartworm infection, Little Dipper was going to be put down, so they took him in. Now they have set up an Instagram for the pup, hoping he inspires others. Isn't that the sweetest?
Oh my
Little Dipper.
Little Dipper.
They're doing such great stuff to, rehab animals now, and you think, oh my gosh, how can they get around and move, and they fashion all these little things for them.
And with social media, people are being able to see these advancements that can be done. So if their animal ends up in the same boat, they're like, oh, maybe this could be an option for my pet.
And I think one thing you learn from animals when you see them go through these kinds of challenges, they're just so resilient.
They are, yeah.
But they do. They inspire humans because you see them and they just keep going, and we all learn something.
They truly are man's best little
They
friends.
are.
They really are. Okay, well, here's another one. One teen has quite the fish story to tell. Literally, this 16-year-old caught a marlin that weighed just over 400 pounds, but this thing barely made the cut because the minimum eligibility for a big blue is 400 pounds even. Can't be over. Can't be under. Got to be 400. So he's the first known junior angler to bring in a marlin in this tournament. He says it took about 45 minutes to reel it in. 45 minutes and a lot of strength in his upper body.
I mean, oh my gosh, you'd have to have help. I'd be like, Dia, Angie, it's your shift. Reel a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
That's
wild.
And to know how to do it. I mean, what do you put? What's the bait that you put on something that's 400 pounds?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, how old did you say?
He's 16 years old.
16. Good for him.
He's never, I mean, where do you go from there?
Yeah,
he's never going to top that.
Done.
I caught 400 pounds when I was 16. I ended my career.
And then what do you do with it? Do you put it over your mantle and say, or your bed when you're 60 years old and say, this is like a trophy?
Check this out.
Yeah.
For days.
No. Ew. All right. Well, and a baby fox is now back with its family, getting a jar stuck on its little head for a week in the Florida heat. Pasco County Fire Rescue Station 26 in Wesley Chapel tried to catch the little guy, but they just weren't successful, so firefighters called a local animal rescue to help. Traps were set behind the station, and that sly fox was eventually caught. The jar's been removed from its little head, and vets checked it out. Fox was released back to its family as soon as it was healthy. Oh. It
reminds me.
Ellie's looking at me like,
it reminds me of a cartoon. Like I feel like that would be in like a cartoon of a fox. That
but what was it digging for inside of that jar?
It
was like, oh, this smells really good. I'm going to get in there.
Good. But then the poor guy couldn't eat for a few days.
Yeah,
something stuck on his head.
Or he's a Marine now. He's a jarhead, and that's today's buzz. My dad's a Marine, so I can say it.
See you. Thank you.